So what we've been finding here in our unit, we're in Unit 18. Right here we have a lot of rocks that we weren't sure at first what they were, but it looks like they're probably on top of a feature. What right next to us here was feature 78, and they had found a wolverine mandible in that feature in previous years. And we're right next to it, and we're seeing some darker sediments underneath the rocks. And since we are seeing so many pieces of debitage and other materials underneath it, and we had that pit feature right over here, it's likely that it's been brought in by humans and put on top of another pit feature or something similar to that.
So what we're looking at is a potential pit feature that we first discovered as we excavated down. We ran into these large cobbles. The sediment around it was very fine and did not take very much force to move. What that means is that some force had to place them there, and we think that it would probably be human. So after we removed the cobbles, we revealed what appeared to be the initial outline of the pit, and the sediment inside is mixed. And if you look here, there's a dark line that can also be observed in the wall. Here is the beginning of the possible pit matrix, which is the dirt that fills a pit feature. The debitage that we were finding when we were initially excavating was unusual because it was all oriented vertically, indicating that either dirt had been pushed in to a pit feature or it had been caught somewhere as it was moving.
Digging in Area B this morning, I found a stem point. It shows signs of wear along the edges, and it also shows signs of an impact. So maybe it's thrown or shot at something, and then there's a flake that's been broken off the back due to that impact, and then maybe resharpened and used again. I'm digging in Unit 25 right now, and we're right about 50 centimeters above a feature. We're not quite sure what it is yet, but it's exciting to be finding stuff.
We're here in Unit F, and we're excavating a large feature which is a hearth or a fire pit. And we identified it by the ring of light ashy sediment around the edge and the darker sediment in the middle. This feature actually extends into all 4 quads of Unit F, but right now we're only excavating the 2 southern quads. And this is interesting because it allows us to see a cross-section of the feature as well as seeing it from the top down. So it gives us a preview of what the shape of it might be coming in from the other 2 northern quads. While excavating around the edges of this feature, we've been finding a lot of FCR, or fire-cracked rock, which is pretty typical of a hearth feature. And we've also been finding some smaller pieces of burnt bone within it.